Fulfill your destiny. TheorySabers.com.
What is our #1 best-selling saber? Well, we have a few that are quite popular. This is one of them. This is the Prodigal Son V1 affordable version, starting at $159. Now, I love this saber, not just because it's affordable and pretty much, well, many people can have it, but because it doesn't have a control box like the more accurate version, which is the Prodigal Son ROTJ. And what I like about that is the fact that you can actually wield this thing for dueling or whatever it might be, or just doing cool tricks. There's nothing that's going to get in your way, such as this big clunky control box, which, while it looks more accurate and cool, really gets in the way when you're actually trying to do stuff, right? It's not nearly as usable and comfortable as something like this, which is just flat and smooth, and you got, the ignition one button, easy. So with saying that, we have also now released another version, the Prodigal Son V2 affordable version. So we've got both of these now, and there are some differences between the two. So let's go ahead and zoom in so you can check it out. So here is the V1. This is the somewhat older version, and it does get, fingerprinty pretty quick because it is all chrome aluminum. And then here is the V2, and as you can see, there are a few differences. First of all, the neck here is black. It is not copper colored like this one is. Also, you have this down here, which of course you can unscrew if you so wish and you don't like it. You can come out right there, but then you have a little bit of a hole, right? So totally up to you and what your preference is. Now, between the two, I personally like the V1, but if you're wanting to feel a little more edgy, then you would go with this because it has this little bit right here, which can come in handy when you're actually swinging it around and doing stuff, because as you know, every saber has one advantage or disadvantage to its design. Now this, I can have different fingers kind of leaning on it or pulling on it, so I can hold it a little bit easier than perhaps this one, which doesn't have that, and my fingers just kind of go through all the way to the pommel. So there are those differences, but it really comes down to user preference. And if you've made it this far in this video, I want to announce that we're actually going to be doing something that has never been done before, which is we're releasing custom sound fonts, all by Kyberphonic, which are going to be accessible at checkout for every single saber. So you'll have access to different sound font packages now. So, the prequels, originals, sequels, games, the shows, whatever, you'll have those kinds of sound fonts made by Kyberphonic, all in a package installed for you when you get your saber, depending on what you want. Now, those will come at an added price. However, if you want to just get a saber without an added price of the fonts, you just get the generic font package, which comes with, the 22 that we've been listing and advertising for a few months now. So you get those no matter what. But if you want something a little more special and catered to you, the selected sound font packages, then you'll be able to select those when you get your saber. All right, so here's the V1. Let's go ahead and power it on.
Power on. Skull.
I have to say on these, I know they're the affordable version, but that's just because they're not as screen accurate. They seriously have some of the best sound I have ever seen in any of our sabers. The amount of venting in here, I feel like is just perfect for the acoustics. Loud, clear, no resonation, no sort of vibration or anything like that. It sounds great.
Sokatano.
Second sister.
I'm Cal. You ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
I love this hilt, dude. It just sounds so good. It is so easy to wield in my hand just because there is no annoying control box, which, yeah, accurate and cool. But when it comes to actually functionality, dude, so, when I was talking to Nick Gillard, what they did on set with the sabers they had. They actually shaved down everything and they just kind of like colored it so it would look like knobs and stuff like that. But it was all flat, just, you know, because otherwise you can't really do much with it, right? So this is kind of a representation of that. And I think it is really nice to wield. Really nice saber, super low price. We're not making much on this one at all. We just want everyone to be able to have a saber that they enjoy and they can have fun with. So if this is your entry saber or this is, you know, what you prefer, that is totally up to you and it's affordable. So go to theorysabers.com. And if you have any questions, we have a full team ready to answer any of those at support@theorysabers.com. You just email us and we'll get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go check out these two. They're called the Prodigal Son V1 and V2. This is the brand new one. Very lightweight, very nicely balanced, perfect sabers to add to your collection. Have a great day.
Thank you.